Today, I will be reviewing an article written by Katharina Fabricas et al. In 2011 on the coral reef acclimatization to elevated carbon dioxide concentrations. Carbon dioxide levels have been continuously on the rise due to higher industrialization and the burning of fossil fuels. When carbon dioxide levels rise in the atmosphere, it also rises in seawater. When these carbons are dissolved in the ocean, it creates carbonic acid, which determines the acidity of the water. Higher acidic water has a lower pH level, and this can cause catastrophe among sea life. It is stated by the authors that the current pH levels of the oceans near Papua New Guinea, where the experiment took place, were at a safe level of 8.1. In areas surrounding the experimental zone, which were close to the base of an active volcano, the pH levels were as low as 7.7. It was evident that in the non-experimental areas there was little to no coral structures. The authors state that if the pH levels of seawater were to drop below 7.8, it becomes nearly impossible for coral reefs to form. In Figure A, the water pH levels were approximately 8.1. In these waters, coral species and colours are abundant, compared to Figure B, where pH levels dropped to between 8.0 and 7.8. The colours of the corals were depreciating. In Figure C, it was noted that in these waters pH levels were as low as 7.7. Only simple structured, slow-growing corals were found. Not only do the many corals struggle to grow, many other exoskeletal sea animals will die. This is because the increased carbonic acid rates will eventually dissolve their skeletons, which are made up of low acidic calcium carbonate. Exoskeletal animals are not the only animals who suffer. Many sea creatures seek shelter for young and for laying, as well as safety from predators in the crevices of corals. As well as this, many animals rely on corals as a food source. The simple corals, which can survive in a higher acidic water, do not have as many crevices, therefore creating less shelter, safety, and food for animals. Humans are also affected by the loss of coral due to ocean acidification, because without reefs there is no protection from storm surges. This can cause severe flooding and corrosion of our beaches. It also has a negative effect on our food source. Many sea animals that we fish rely on corals for survival. Without the coral, there is no seafood for consumers. The authors state that in the last 20 years, there has been a decline of coral existence by 14 to 30% in many origins of our world. The authors hypothesize that by the end of this century, carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere will almost double. If this scenario is correct, coral species in many of our oceans will be non-existent, and sea life will drop dramatically. Stop greenhouse emissions and save our reefs.